Today we're reacting to another Asmongold video. The reason I choose so many of his videos is he has a huge community and he gets recommended a lot of very interesting videos, and it's easy for me to find interesting topics this way.
This guy was working as a superintendent for a school. Whenever he had gun charges, he was an illegal alien, and he was even supposed to be in the country, and he was getting paid like $200,000-$300,000 a year. Guyana citizen, has never been a U.S. citizen, entered the U.S. on a student visa in 1999. The visa expired in 2004, denied permanent residence 4 times, not authorized to work when hired by Des Moines Public.
It's insane. I'm happy today because this will be a video where I will be agreeing with Asmongold a lot, for a change from my last 2 videos.
Schools in 2023, reportedly lied that he was a citizen on a job application, issued order for deportation in 2024, failed to report for the removal hearing, found to have had multiple illegally obtained firearms out of his arrest, registered to vote.
Yes, you see people telling that the illegals aren't voting, it's a lie. There are illegals voting.
Lied about having a degree from Morgan State University, reportedly served a restraining order in 2023, and he was the superintendent for an entire fucking school system. This is your society.
This is DEI practices raising incompetent or illegal people, in this case, to positions they should never be in.
Run by Karens.
And it turns out that illegal aliens can get away with more than just no-name licenses. They can also apparently become the superintendent of a state's largest school district.
From New York to Iowa, you probably heard the name by now, Ian Roberts.
There he is.
He has been detained by ICE after attempting to flee with a gun, a knife, and $3 grand in cash.
This is really the perfect example of how immigration in this country is messed up.
This guy's playing Grand Theft Auto, and he's the superintendent of a school.
Insane.
According to authorities, he had a final order of removal and no work authorization. The Des Moines Public Schools Board tearfully accepting his resignation on
They had to have known he was illegal. He was there for so long.
Tuesday.
Look at
how can this man
a council of Karens, primarily,
slip through the cracks, you may
because
ask.
they let it happen. They knew it was happening. They let it happen.
Exactly. My point exactly.
It's a great question, considering he has a history. He was also a school superintendent in Pennsylvania, where he is reportedly linked to the hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal settlements related to personnel complaints during his tenure.
What?
It's like they choose the most incompetent people and then they raise them up just because they're the right ethnicity. It's horrible.
Knew nothing about it. This did not raise a flag in his background check.
Oh my!
Joining us now, Washington
Isn't it crazy how the thing that everybody says doesn't happen happened?
Yeah, and everyone tells us this never happens, and illegals don't vote. But he apparently definitely did vote. He has been voting. He is registered to vote.
With an illegal immigrant that's able to register to vote? Isn't that crazy? How does that
We're on the exact same page on this video.
happen? I wonder how many times that happens. Well, it's
A lot.
at least one. How the fuck was he just super lucky?
No, the entire system is set up so that this is easy to do. You have all these people that are indoctrinated to do anything to support illegal aliens and open all types of loopholes for them to go through. So this is easy. It happens often.
No, he just lied. I mean, it's not that simple.
But someone had to help guide him through the lies and how to lie and how to become integrated into the school district and rise through its rank. He had to have help. That's the problem.
I bet he still did his job well.
Are you kidding? After that list of facts about him?
You know what's funny? So he probably did do a better job than half of the people there that were legally there, right? Half of those like more.
No, you can't make that assumption, Asman. You can't. Perhaps it's true, but you just can't make that assumption.
On teachers, and the thing is, yeah, he's probably like, well, I can't fuck this up. I'm gonna have to go up and get sent back.
Examiner, national political reporter Selena Zito. Selena,
I mean, I have to, you know, it's like I respect the resolve to survive. I do. I've got to respect it. Like to have,
yeah, except some people have that resolve to survive and do it legally.
That many things against you and to still be doing this, running away from the police with a gun, a knife, $3,000 in cash. You're the superintendent.
Yeah, that resolve to survive, running away with a gun, and that's just criminal behavior. I don't know if I'd glorify it as resolve to survive. I'm still on the same page as him.
Of a school system while you're an illegal alien in the country and you're trying to evade the police. Bro, this guy was on another level.
you wrote about
Respect for the hustle, but GTFO. Yeah, I respect it, but you gotta leave.
his tenure when he was in Pennsylvania in the Mill Creek Township School District. And that school district has buckets to say about this gentleman. And it's outrageous. They made more than $330,000 in legal settlements, one of which happened right before he left that school district.
Man.
Yeah, and Asman, I don't think he was doing a great job, Asman. This doesn't seem like he's doing a great job.
Yeah, the school board approved it 4 days before he left. There was three different settlements. One had to do with...
So they're interviewing this guy like... Jesus.
Some sort of...
That right there is a scam artist that was enabled by the left.
Harassment issue. The other one had to do with some sort of, it said a gender issue. A highly qualified person was turned down for the position and then demoted. They won the
Yeah, that's what I mean. The incompetence is raised up, and I bet you that person was white that was pushed down. And he probably was going along with all the Karens, as Asman says it, around him when he was doing this. It's a horrible ideology that has infected our schools.
Claims to have won that statement, that settlement, and then there was a third one which there wasn't a lot of details about, but you know, it poured through the school board's minutes. It was in there, and there didn't seem to be any sort of acknowledgement, any sort of comment. I think
he was the right ethnicity. You can't criticize him.
What is interesting about him is when he
and he's it's a loaded gun. Like, oh my God.
Superintendent, he only
when's he running for?
Trying to run away and become superintendent somewhere else.
President?
Meets all,
I mean, I gotta say, it's impressive that he's been able to get away with that much stuff. It is. It's impressive.
Unfortunately, no, it isn't impressive. You have a system that makes it so easy. It's not actually that impressive. You'd be amazed how many people are doing this type of stuff. More cases like this will come out.
It comes up each year, like a review, and the next superintendent has received high marks. So even then, even when he was superintendent, there were clearly
how'd they discover it was illegal?
The moment,
because they caught him. Like, here's the thing, right? Is that when you run away from the police, they usually just like they're gonna run your license plate. And then they're just gonna go to work. They're gonna look it up, like, oh, okay, it's registered in this person's. Okay, let's just go over to their house. And they're like, and then they're gonna show up later on and be like, why were you running away? And like, oh, that wasn't me. We're like, well, then who is this? It's a picture of you. And then they're like, yeah, okay, you're gonna have to go to jail. And that's it. So yeah, it's pretty fucking simple. How do you get caught? Probably by trying to run away from the police. I think that's what it seems like.
You know, I poured through the old Des Moines.
That doesn't answer why the police was near him. Did he do something? Was he? How did he draw the attention of the police? Is my question.
Register news reports when he was hired in 2023.
Yeah.
And the Mill Creek School Board just gushed about him.
He was diverse.
And I just thought,
Okay, well, we should say he deserves the presumption of innocence just like anybody else. And the nature of these settlements.
I mean, everybody deserves the presumption of innocence, but man, like there sure seems like there's a lot of evidence of guilt. I mean, like, there sure are a lot of negatives, huh? Like, wow.
There's also a lot of facts. It's this person, the things about him, order of deportation, that's fact. There are places where we can assume his innocence about some things, but there are some facts in this case.
He was at fault. The lawsuits were settled. But ICE says that he had a previous weapons charge in 2020 and that there was a final deportation order in 2024. His lawyer says that another lawyer told him.
Yeah, why does his superintendent need guns?
That matter had been resolved, but I don't.
He's probably doing other illegal stuff on the side, possibly. That's the scary part.
I don't understand, how does this not come up in Des Moines, where an official says they had a search firm do the work here?
Man.
Right. And so you have to
Maybe they did come up with something and ignored it. Who knows with the ideology in schools?
wonder, what is the search firm? Is it someone's friend that runs the search firm? Right? There's a lot of executive
I want to see the report from the search firm.
search firms out there. Some of them are very, very excellent, but you have to. There needs to be transparency.
Unbelievable.
This is a person that we're putting in, and this is what the people
In
at
our
Erie
schools, in charge of our children.
said to me. Look, I don't care about the politics of this.
This guy goes from playing Grand Theft Auto to an elementary school.
It's terrifying.
I mean, like that's a crazy multi-classing. Like you don't see stuff like that all the time.
What I care about is that there was
The day job, yeah.
competent review done of this man, and in not just in our school district, but also then going forward, we passed him forward, and it's really
all
tough
around.
for parents because their parents want the best for their children.
Yeah.
And when you put someone in that position, you expect them to be who they said they were.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
leave you with this. Des Moines Public Schools Board Chair, Democrat, Senate
Democrat. How did I know?
candidate, and former Michelle Obama staffer.
All the right flags. All the wrong flags.
What a surprise. Surprise, surprise. Who could have guessed?
Demanded radical
I could've guessed.
empathy for this man.
God.
Radical empathy.
It's just fucking, it's just fucking funny.
I don't know.
It's outrageous.
I'll leave you with that.
If I want radical empathy, if I get a splinter, right? Like what in my finger? What does that even mean? Do they just
You can't have radical empathy when school children are at stake.
make up these words to try to make a point? Because
Yeah.
I don't think that parents are happy. Yes, there was a protest saying they wanted him to stay, but I see as more and more
They
information
want him to
about
stay.
his credentials are
Wait, so you want a guy that's had multiple gun charges, that was evading police with a knife and money in his car, that's an illegal alien, to stay and be the superintendent for a school?
I bet you that they only found out about his arrest. They didn't know about all that extra stuff
What the fuck
when the protest happened.
is wrong with these people?
out. I think more and more parents
Oh my
are going
God.
to be very unhappy with their school board.
We
They need
demand
to be.
radical honesty from all lips.
That's
How about that?
crazy. Oh my God. Apparently he did an excellent job.
I would disagree based on an excellent job would involve not having charges for illegally possessing a firearm. That would be doing an excellent job. Not having, charges against him or deportation order against him or breaking whatever other laws he's broken.
I'm sure maybe he did. Sure. But if you can't find somebody, like, do you really think that the only person that can run a school is an illegal alien with multiple gun charges?
No, exactly. Nearly anyone, I could do it better. I wouldn't want to, but I could do it better.
I think you can probably find somebody else, right? It's not like there's only 2 options in the whole world. It's outrageous that people put up with this bullshit. It's crazy. They might hire Kevin Spacey to be the school. Okay, all right. And not the school 63. Yeah, it's outrageous that this kind of stuff keeps happening. And it just seems to be getting worse, which is what's so...
No, it's not getting worse. It's being exposed. The rot has always been there. It's just now the mainstream media and the establishment's ability to keep it quiet is fading away. Take that documentary about the rape gangs in UK. That it was no traffic to that documentary until Elon Musk retweeted it. It was, and then it blew up. It was the rot had always been there. It's now getting exposed. And for someone like me who's known about the rot for a long time, it is a big relief and somewhat satisfying to see it happen.
Shocking to me about this. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. Yeah.
No, it's always been bad. It's actually getting better, Asmund. The fact that you know about it, the fact that we know about it, and this guy has been exposed, means it's getting better. But for people who didn't know about it, it might seem like it's getting worse.
He was working on his doctoral program, but he never finished. He had multiple legitimate degrees with different colleges, though. Exactly. And all of those degrees and all of those resources were resources that should have been allocated to an American.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Not someone who came here illegally and broke our laws.
Rather than an illegal alien from another country that has a gun charge on them. That's the problem. I'm sure that, and here's the thing, I don't think a lot of these people are evil, right? I don't think...
No, they're not evil, but they are exploiting a system that leftists, for ideological reasons, have made possible for them to exploit. It should not be happening. It's not the will of the people, not good for the country, all around bad.
Think they're evil, but they don't need to fucking be here, and there's an opportunity cost. If you do something for a person like this, then somebody else doesn't get it who is actually a citizen. And I think that's really what the difference is here. That's the big problem. That his criminal record includes the following: charges for criminal possession of narcotics with...
Yes, this is the fact he has a gun. Now I know he does drugs. That's why he has a gun. Possibly even deals drugs. Who knows?
And what the fuck? This is okay. Well, so this guy's just been doing it for a while. He's been in the game for a bit, huh? And yeah, I don't know what the hell is this, man. How long is this guy in the country? For 30 years, apparently, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, what a crazy, crazy world to be in. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that because it's just shocking. That is the level. And also, it's very important to keep this in mind because people like this will put your children and your family.
And this guy is voting. That's the most incredible. They say that the illegals aren't voting. He was voting. This criminal illegal alien was voting and in charge of one of our school districts.
And your community's in danger. Like, I'm sorry, but like if you're driving around and you've had gun charges, you're an illegal alien, you've got a knife in the car and a bunch of money, and you were previously arrested for narcotics, I think that you are a dangerous person. Somebody, like even if he was an American citizen, I think you need to arrest this guy and put him in jail, right? He just doesn't know how to act, and it's not civilized behavior. They have no problem to satisfy their narcissistic. It's not suicidal empathy, because suicidal implies that they're going to incur some sort of debt for this. No, they will experience no negative consequences for this. Other people experience the negative consequences. Society experiences the negative consequences, while they get to feel good about themselves and how good of people they are. That's the big difference, and that's what's happening right here. When did he get the gun charge? Because it was long ago. People can change.
No, the gun charge was recent. The drug charge was old, and no, this is like a constant pattern.
Yeah, you're right. People can change, but he just got arrested very recently within the.
Yeah, and people can change. He fled ICE with a gun, with a knife, and with cash. That's most recent thing. And the gun charge was 4 years ago. So you have gun charge 4 years ago. You have fleeing with a gun now. They probably shouldn't be owning that gun anyway. And you have narcotics charge back from 2-3 decades ago. This is a pattern of criminality over decades.
Last day or last year for trying to evade the police with another gun that he shouldn't have had. Some people change. Most people don't. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I.
The culture you grow up with shapes you in a huge way. You don't change that easily. To change, he would have had to come clean about his status, apply, become an actual legal resident. That would have been change. He never did that. He never had any interest in doing that, so he never changed.
I think most people actually don't change. And they're the same. They're going to do the same shit.
No, people do change. Like I changed, but that change took years. And it was through what I learned through research and through my experiences with the world. I used to be actually somewhat leftist in, like, I used to believe in global warming before I learned a lot of the facts. And I used to be more open to like these diversity pushes in media, but I changed.
Over and over. That's why all of these people that get arrested get, like, if you get arrested like 3 times, that should be it. Like, really, like, what are we doing? People getting arrested multiple times. 10 times somebody gets arrested. Just put them in jail. Keep them there. That's it. Like, why is the whole world, why are we spending millions of dollars micromanaging people that don't know how to follow the fucking rules? It's embarrassing. Yeah, you're right. People can change, but he just got arrested very recently within the last day or last year for trying to evade the police with another gun that he shouldn't have had. Society experiences the negative consequences while they get to feel good about themselves. And yeah, you're right. People can change, but the police with another gun that he shouldn't have had. Some people change. Most people don't. Sorry. That's what I think. I think most people actually don't change. And they're the same. They're going to do the same shit over and over. That's why all of these people that get arrested get, like, if you get arrested like 3 times, that should be it. Like, it really.
Agreed, but it depends what for. If it's misdemeanors, maybe not 3 times. But if it's felonies, yeah, definitely.
Like, what are we doing? People getting arrested multiple times. 10 times somebody gets arrested. Just put them in jail. Keep them there. That's it. Like, why is the whole world, why are we spending millions of dollars micromanaging people?
Yes, agreed. Unless it's something like misdemeanor drug charges.
That don't know how to follow the fucking rules. It's embarrassing. It's a stupid argument. Yes. No, it's so tiresome.
Agreed. Well, that was today's reaction. Nice, short, and sweet. And this was such an insane story. And that's why I like watching Asmongold's channel. You get these stories so easily. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.